The four-time Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs, and tonight. Adam Pearce's SmackDown General Manager, Nick Aldis. Willie B is here. She's about to teach someone a lesson off of last week. Former two-time NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez. The Pitbull of American made, Ivy Knight. The NXT Women's Champion, the sensational. And fresh off his win over AJ Styles at WrestleMania, Logan. Welcome attacked by a spiraling Gunther last week. Adam Pearce,
the opportunity to chit-chat about the situation later in the show. I will certainly take him.
We want to take you back to the way that Monday Night Raw went off the...
I am a visionary. I took a wise man from Roman. I am the winner. I am. Number one.
What's about to happen? WWE Hall of Famer, the Wise Man, Seth Freakin'.
The aura of these three is certain.
Need answering. But on paper, Pat.
On paper, you got a super genius, a visionary.
The dogs are barking in Kansas.
I am your host. I am a visionary. At the winner of the main event. Who still want to chant for CM Punk. I knew there were still a few of them. For Roman Reigns.
Yeah, we do.
Ring right now is the future. The future. It's not John Cena. It's not Jey Uso. It's not to my left. And Braun Breaker to my freaking Rollins.
Sammy's there.
We saw Sammy last.
They were feeling loose.
Ladies, welcome back, my man. You're out for. I assume you.
WrestleMania, very good.
Yeah.
I feel the need to come out here as a friend. This is a load of crap, man. What do I mean?
This isn't. What are you talking about?
How much time did you spend to be standing over your shoulder now?
Wait a minute. You're not seriously.
For the longest time, I really started to believe that you just had, but now I'm starting to see that maybe you were just jealous, wanted to be in the position that they were in.
I am not Roman Reigns. This is the vision for the future.
Coincidence that is, that the vision for the future of the Death Rollins being front and center. It's not a coincidence. It's hypocritical. In this, on the bloodline that.
This is not the bloodline. Quit.
Who, by the way, if he keeps.
Hey! Everybody just calm down. I came out here to be honest with me. Well, let me be honest with you. And you are either with us, become a target. Because this whole thing, it's bigger than us. It doesn't in our way, you become a target. And I don't want that for you. We can find a solution. It doesn't have to come to blows. We can get you out of harm's way off of Monday Night Raw. You're clearly not going to buy in to what we are selling. It's an offer. Just think about it.
To unpack there, Seth Rollins calling this group the future of the industry. Move away from Monday Night Raw or face the consequences.
For SmackDown, you know, they're offering them a reprieve. They're saying you're either with us or you're a target.
Is aimed to be made by the end of the show tonight. Switching gears, let's take you back to the Care. This is our highlight of the night. It was a tremendous matchup last week between Io Sky and Abs on a victory. An assault out of nowhere by NXT's Roxanne. And as the beatdown commenced,
Absolutely. Clear and Haas.
last week.
Live and loud in here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Rhea!
Said it's time to teach some lessons to one Roxanne. Rhea's in action, live against Roxanne. Julia and Roxanne Perez had some guts. Showing up on Monday Night Raw. Want to show some respect to the world champion Io Sky and come out here and help her out. And then Roxanne, you look up the word superstar in the dictionary, I believe you see the...
As she should. Rhea Ripley thought arena that she walks into, or stadium that she walks into.
Said she has tremendous respect for the current world champion. Royal Rumble Pat, Roxanne Perez was the Iron Woman of this match on the women's side of things.
They call her the
Become #1 contender for the world title on the line. So has her hands full tonight.
Roxanne's built.
Roxanne Perez that we've seen in the past.
Backs it up. Phenomenal in-ring performer.
Been a lot just here on Raw.
Rhea Ripley, also an NXT icon like myself. Some head games come from Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure you want to be playing mine.
To do here.
The prodigy, Roxanne Perez now.
Get started and then smack Rhea Ripley in the mouth.
And this is the maturation process of this young woman, whether you agree with her or not, as she runs it.
Rhea Ripley has done that. Roxanne thinks the same.
Yeah, looking for
Ooh, good roll through.
Roxanne now.
There, remember, it was an arm drag.
Roxanne T.
We've been learning about Rosette.
By Rhea Ripley. And there's the power of the Eradicator.
Rhea Ripley in every single match. At any given moment, she can catch you out of the sky and throw you.
On the barricade and begins to take control of this. General manager, one night only. Adam Pearce has the weekend off. Maybe we should leave. No. Interesting as Roxanne is knocked off the apron by to work on the left leg of Rhea. This has been tremendous strategy by Roxanne. This aggressiveness in the match against Stephanie Care on NXT last two. Ripley.
She's just chopping down Rhea.
And a clothesline takes out Perez. Trying to regain control of this matchup. And again, just really cannot.
Also a main eventer in a stadium.
Went for the crossbody. Rhea Ripley, though, the cover. What a match this has been.
Absolutely. The prodigy.
Yeah, Rhea just stalking Roxanne now.
Yeah, this
Oh, goodness.
thud, as you heard Roxanne.
Stars think they can just show up on my turf, do whatever they want. Time to teach. And now Roxanne Perez, suicide dive!
Absolutely innovative offense as well. Utilizing the bottom.
The injured left leg of Ripley, tremendous strategy. Take the power.
Ability here from Roxanne. Getting creative with the raking of these.
This is probably a lot more of a battle than Rhea was expecting by Roxanne, who's become a real in-ring technician in hours. From Laredo to Houston to train with Booker T, because this is, you imagine knocking off the former three-time women's world champion?
And for Rhea's offense, she's going to need her
With this offense.
more patience too. She is committed to the game plan here.
Perez with a drop kick. Ooh, by Perez. Now
attack it.
Get Rhea to submit. Well, again, we'll take it what happened moments ago when we talked a little bit ago about the maturation process of this time women's world champion tonight. So I do believe.
Her dream since she was 16 to be a WWE.
Rhea trying to fight her way out of it. Perez just continues. Rhea trying to fight out, trying to create some space.
Big
Finally
heel.
able to do it. And Perez who's stunned. Rhea really on one leg, looking to turn things around. Nice kick to the midsection. Bad leg though.
Barely able to plant.
There you go. Razor's edge. Bad leg. She couldn't plant that bad leg, Pat. That allowed Perez to kick out. Watch this. Watch this. Well, I was going to say, she couldn't plant her leg. It's going to be a story throughout this matchup. As Rhea goes for the cover here, normally
Perez was able to take advantage. Roxanne had it.
former NXT Women's Champion, running buddy with Roxanne Perez. Rhea and Julia got into it last week. Reaction by Julia. And Perez now, face first goes Rhea. A massive upset here tonight. Ripley kicks it too. The official wanted a quicker count, but Rhea was able to kick out. Maybe not looking for pop rocks. That's Roxanne Perez's finishing move. Rhea and Julia lurks at ringside. I can't wait to tell Julia's story down the road. Roxanne, though, Julia won't let it happen right to the bad leg. The bad leg of Ripley. Statement last week, gonna do the same thing again here tonight. But they've caused issues not only with Rhea, but with this woman.
Say hello to our champ.
Uh-oh, Julia inadvertently just struck her favor from Rhea Ripley last week. Women's world champion knocked off by Perez and Julia. And on one leg, Rhea.
Julia and Roxanne leaving quite a mark.
Well, they certainly are making a name for themselves.
Hey, I'm happy you're back and all, but I'm just gonna come out and say it. Look, it's cool that you told on, but I wish you had told me too. I know, listen, they're just two mates catching up.
Okay, but why aren't you guys getting ready for the match?
Our match, great idea. So I went to Nick Aldis and I got us a match of the Warriors tonight.
You're not a champion. I thought you'd be interested.
Of course I'm interested.
Right.
We'll get ready. Tape up.
Have fun.
Come on, sis.
I'm sorry, it's so unfair here.
Better know.
You're winning so much.
Oh, WWE superstar, social media megastar.
I thought I'd give you a chance to let the WWE fans know, what your plans are.
Doesn't matter who interrupts us, who tries to walk out on us, because me and Grace, some of that good barbecue that Kansas City's known for.
2025 Super Bowl World Champ Philadelphia. Right, Jackie. We've been knocked down time and time again.
That kind of stings a little bit, right? How about I ask you a question,
I talked to Aldis. It's happening next week.
Wait, hold on. Who we got?
Monday Night Raw, but the conversation went elsewhere. And next week on Net Barkley, Grayson Waller. You got my back, right?
Austin, he didn't tell you? Back to ringside.
Uh-oh.
Not good communication between those two.
That they don't know about it.
I know I'm going to get a lot of heat, Pat, for the way that I talk about beating one of the all-time greats, AJ Styles at WrestleMania, has been...
I agree with everything you're saying, brother. Logan Paul.
First time in a year. And host of Backlash in 2000. It's pretty incredible right here, Pat.
124,000 from all 50 states in 68 different countries. We can't...
Hey, yo! I don't know if y'all remember, but I beat, and I hear you people still aren't satisfied. You don't know greatness when it's standing right in front of you. You don't know what it might offend some of you, you're not gonna like it, but a true man, I've done just about everything there is to do here in this So Jey Uso!
Is it a yeet party, Logan? Showing up for our work.
The sign says it all. He beat cancer.
I don't know how Logan isn't yeeting at this. The Kansas City Yeets.
The new world heavyweight champion.
Cause he think after 15 years, the punk-ass YouTuber like Logan Paul, stop! I watched Gunther beat my twin. That ain't never going out. This title is not given, it's earned. Yeet, you sound so stupid, Oos. I've done more and got something for you, Jay. Here's how this is gonna go. You do best. You're gonna do what you always do, and that is, you held the Intercontinental Championship.
Super kick to Paul. Level. I'll tell you, Pat.
Monday Night Raw. I doubt it. Handled his business tonight.
Eric and Ivar, the War Raiders, look to get back into the hunt for the tag. Finn Balor. These two teams clash live next on Raw. But I guess they want to scout him.
Saw him posting all over his Instagram.
The World Tag Team Champions.
Well, he's still got the Alicia Taylor haircut.
So, once again, champion. So, them
More tag team titles than anyone in the history of WWE. This obnoxious.
insufferable.
The following is a Carlito at a combined weight of 318 McDonough and Finn.
Months ago, when his back of his neck hit our announce table, I'm surprised this man is still our new world tag team.
I don't want to tweet him out. No more you came here, Pat.
Wow.
Okay, I understand.
Tell me to put my headphones on.
Be a Tylenol.
Dang. Woo. Dang.
Cup to Kansas City. Kathy Nelson, the Kansas City Sports Commissioner, supporting. Speaking of champions, you're joined at ringside on commentary by
Hey, Night Raw is War Raiders.
That's a shame, man.
I know.
Man.
We're here for
You understand that, Patrick?
Eric and Ivar.
WWE champion, Kofi Kingston, former King of the Ring. Xavier Woods.
And your friends did nothing to help. They did.
We're absolutely
Security stopped
ineffective.
them.
And speaking of King of the Ring, we'd
Useless.
like a shout out to our broadcast colleague.
Interesting. He's done
got the greatest tag
Because
team in the
Wade's
history
our
of the world
partner,
right
and we
here.
don't dump our partners. War Raiders against McDonough and Finn Balor. Interesting matchup because his life is flashing before his eyes in this matchup tonight.
Maybe he'll know that.
Ooh, some contention.
You think that's impressive? JD McDonough coming back? Tell him.
I tore my Achilles.
What did you talk about what Woods did?
Yeah,
Even
you
with
see.
the same enthusiasm for us, bro. We done did the hard work, bro.
You sound like the Sanders family. That's great. I like that.
How dare you?
That's so funny because I've been doing hair like this.
This matchup could be in line for a future tag team title opportunity. Who would you guys
For defense in like 140 days or something.
Paper champions.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Hey, they're
what are you talking about, Patrick?
friends. They're solidified.
Raiders having their moment.
What y'all want to do? Don't look over here.
They're in a match.
Don't look.
And Eric.
These guys, they're just not really a team. Because what happened when Eric came
Sense.
They were just champions.
And then he comes back. Now what's Ivar doing? Losing.
Happy because they got hurt, but he didn't do that.
Cut the dead weight is what it's called.
We cut the dead.
Just shook the ring.
It's impressive because he's fat.
I'll admit that. Wonderful.
Right.
It's great, but
Yeah,
show some respect to some of that.
because you've never won a championship, right? How many Super Bowls have you won?
Watch
Be
him.
quiet when talking to us.
And a kick out. Guys, if you're going to do comments, be all upset if you weren't talking about what was going on in the ring.
Yeah, we would. Yeah, doing commentary, whether we're in the ring, you should be talking about us.
Finn Balor and J.D. McDonough.
After what he went through a number of months ago.
Judgment Day's got a lot of gold. 2 more.
Does Finn have gold? Does JD have gold?
Well, they
call him absent.
Now, you guys have been thinking, oh! Big kick to the back of the neck. And remember,
Came back. How about that?
That's
wow.
awesome. J.D.
Round of
McDonough, too.
applause.
J.D. McDonough all the way.
Yeah, because when you guys talk about E, you don't talk about that.
No, it's all E on the squad. You realize that?
You talk about that?
yeah, we did. We had talked
Okay.
about it. That's the greatest team of all time. All of a sudden, you decide to brag
Greatest
about
team
it.
of all time.
You
I
say,
have no idea who you're talking about.
you don't know nothing, bro.
Who, me?
Uh-oh.
Tag champs.
And you know what? Like you said, talk about the match. JD McDonough, Finn Balor, been working.
That you guys did it.
We didn't. Why? By not putting a hand on him?
We never heard of it.
I'm glad you guys have to explain.
But you're still learning a lot when it comes to this business, and we're gonna educate you.
I agree. Every single thing.
This man doing that to me, I'm looking at him as a Finn Balor right now because he wants what we have.
That's what he said.
Strong.
No, we thought he was doing great when he was on his own. He had that.
Finn Grants.
And then
Cheeks to chest, cartwheel, spinning heel kick.
Man can move around.
Ivar into the corner, Finn.
No,
it's not. And it's not.
I will say the Doom Salt is a terrifying
because we beat the War Raiders at WrestleMania.
And they're an incredible.
Top of the mountain.
Went for the Doom.
That's why we're champions.
That's what happened. Yikes.
Yeah, that's right.
Look at these abs that I got right now. Look at these abs Kofi got right now. He earned it.
Believe me, we saw it to his advantage.
Okay.
Up over the top. Down go the War Raiders.
Fired up.
That's great. That was but what, 2 times?
They wanted to.
That's the kind of champions that you want.
They weren't.
Fall.
Okay.
Referee Jessica Carr with her hands full in this matchup. 5 months away.
Judgment
Eric out
Day.
of the ring just like Ivar should throw him off the team.
Really impressive.
Guys, I can do that easy.
Yeah, and
Come on.
I don't know. I wouldn't know anything about it. So.
Uh-oh.
Battering
Hey, get him in
rams.
the ring. Get him in the ring, dummy.
Come on.
You know what to do. Don't look at us. You know what to do. Now you take him.
Nicer guys. Ivar taking a pile out. And fall. J.D. McDonough looking for the win. Kick out. And his.
That cranium can bust any jaw, including a.
It's Penta. Penta face to face with McDonough. Made. Hammer. Penta with payback. Raiders.
Supreme on Monday Night Raw.
And Penta's had an issue with Balor's face. Penta with some peg is coming.
Sammy? It's not dead. Could you give us a moment, please? Yes, sir. About the bloodline. We're all left of the bloodline with what you did at WrestleMania. Well, that's why I had to do what I had to do. Seth Rollins views himself as the vanguard of the future of, and Braun Breaker, well, that's it. I was demanding a match. The key to our plans. But Seth will accept being traded to SmackDown starting this Friday. I've spoken to Aldis, Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, upon your entry into, just like that, instant, undisputed. Think of your future, Sam. Think of and live in the future.
About for Sami Zayn now with that offer on the table. Meanwhile, they're in the tag titles. The man is live. Talking about last week and talking about backstabbers. Take a look at what happened between Liv Morgan.
Like you got about 24 hours to find a new partner.
We'll find out who Lyra's partner will. They're going to have the game plan pretty quick. Lyra about killing the goal.
Be able to be here, it's really quite.
Big on Becky and Lyra. Women's Tag Team Championship rematch. Coming from the Tag Team Champions. And places Raquel's foot on the bottom rope. Becky takes him, trying to save her partner. quite the way they wanted the Raw Oh! Lyra's defenseless, and now the assault by a woman who adored her, who looked up to her as a... Hey, experience the non-stop match service and unforgettable experiences. Find your package at On Location, the state of Missouri tonight to the west. This is Kansas City is here tonight, Pat.
That's right, the voice of baseball for the is in the building tonight. And also, Chuck that beer? No, he's not. Okay, welcome to the show, Ryan Blaney. Shouldn't drink it all, then. You get it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Well, you can get into the young Intercontinental Champion Lyra Valkyria land. Someone who saved a WrestleMania moment.
A lot of different opinions on watching her get her ass kicked by the... He's a New York Times best-selling author.
The man is back in business, so let's get down to business. WrestleMania match, but there won't be any murder, and we have found the culprit. No! Don't the bad guy, don't you feign outrage! That woman! And not one time this business is! Well, she's out here going, oh, everybody's music, and she's going, why haven't I a bigger at WrestleMania? That brings me to Lyra. But the reverse also works, because the friend of mine in this business, if it wasn't for me, I had high hopes for fighting for the last 6 years. That bitch. She's already a loser.
You had high hopes for me about you.
Oh, I bet they did. I bet they...
On anybody's throat if it meant getting ahead. Stupid fairy tale dream about winning to the hopes that I had for you. Slam after manhandle slam, but I finally see it. The illusion of Becky Lynch. Where you going, Becky? Really? What's the matter? What's the matter? Are you thinking about the last time we...
No.
Fine. You got it.
All right.
Hello, Becky, because you never made me matter. I made me matter. I am Lyra Valkyria, and I am going to be a better person.
Listen to me, you little pup.
Lyra Valkyria gonna make Becky pay, and here comes Lyra. And I've seen Lyra Valkyria in her career. The most fired up this... I didn't know Adam Pearce is off tonight, but I hope our general man...
Your ego!
Jealous woman.
Little sister. Lyra
Valkyria sending a massive message to the man.
That I've made for you.
I mean, Becky just unhinged, Pat.
Yeah, she lost. Becky Lynch scrambles to safety.
Oh, and Becky Lynch from behind. Yeah, well, if this match is made official for Backlash a week from Saturday, they're gonna be...
Hey, listen, I need you to calm down, okay? Tranquilo, or I can't let that happen again, you know what I mean?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now, all right.
Thank you. Whew. Hunter.
making their way to the ring. A company kid made.
Languishing in pain a little bit here. He is El Grande Americano's big little mark.
What's wrong with this place? Doing whatever he wants, getting opportunity after opportunity. There is one shining star that's being allowed to shine bright. Oh!
He's talking about somebody else there.
Talking about himself.
Tonight, Ivy's the new face of the WWE Women's Division going.
Says El Grande Americano should probably learn Spanish.
He is Chad Gable, an American Olympian. two different people. That's Chad Gable.
They speak the same. They have tattoos in the same places on their body.
Do not. That was a big deal this week.
Oh, yeah, you got a lot of trouble for that.
Chad Gable does not.
Wishmaker, because I want to provide a fun experience for.
The following contest is, she is the NXT Women.
The Dark Angel, who has taken WWE by scrap around the world, including in Mexico, in Japan. There is here tonight, live on Raw.
Quickly.
Chad Gable, show of a care that she's not yet ready for Monday Night. Niall's been left in the dust, so great opportunity for Ivy to prove herself tonight.
Haven't had a lot of opportunity. The women on the Raw roster.
Great match against Rhea Ripley. So Niall and Vaquer square.
Nice double leg tackle there by Ivy Nile.
Yeah, both of these.
So trained by Chad Gable, Olympic wrestler.
Kick out by Vaquer. Now on Niall's got a kick out at 2.
So clever, Vaquer.
NXT beating Roxanne Perez in a great matchup.
NXT crew and NXT as a whole, creating superstars.
Mania week, always great to see him. As Ivy sent across the ring by Vaquer.
Into the ropes.
And now Stephanie Vaquer wrapping her up. Again, women on the roster.
Sure, and then Stephanie Vaquer is able to manipulate the body and the momentum work by Vaquer.
And here comes able to counter. Great counter by Ivy.
Booker T was looking for a get the legs locked like she thought she was. Stephanie Vaquer rolls through.
Yeah, floats through it.
Eats a mat. Ivy now. 6.
Apron. Oh, face first into the
cover from that Devil's Kiss as quickly. Chad Gable did not have her prepared for. Once again, it's just merch that he's wearing. He's not actually El Grande American.
Break here in WWE, and she can knock off the NXT Women's. She has learned from Chad Gable. Perhaps you should throw that trade away and get back on the.
Now, in the middle of a match is certainly a time to do it, especially if somebody as talented as Stephanie.
Hesitation, vertical suplex here. Kick out at 2 by Stephanie Vaquer.
Gritty, powerful, you name it.
Now Vaquer, now looking to make Vaquer pay. Possibly some. We have the tenacious and relentless Ivy Nile. Look at it. Vaquer trying to make it to the.
She able to slip out, get a headlock on Ivy.
Out power. Stephanie Vaquer here, and now slamming her knee.
Stephanie Vaquer is kind of fighting for her life as she eats a right there from Ivy Nile.
Out by Nile. What a match this has been.
Another round of Devil's Kisses. Hands are locked, your face is just eating mat.
No wasted motion. Oh, into the corner with a Meteora. Eddie Arango didn't see it. Out of the ring, and Chad, you better. You're paying dividends.
Chad Gable has saved this match. I guess you can't hate it. He's out here, and Ivy now is taking advantage.
A big gal by Stephanie.
It was 275, 28, maybe even.
Ivy now looking to go up again. It took a little too much time, and it allowed the NXT Women's Champion to counter. Ivy trying to block. A lot of fight. Feisty Stephanie Vaquer.
Love that she's just willing to do it. Ivy now, and she's seeing stars.
Niall's still able to kick out.
Ivy now was in La La Land.
It is. Stephanie Vaquer, what a talent, Ivy City. And a kick to the midsection, that stops Niall. And now Stephanie Vaquer looking to be Niall for the win over the champ. Almost over.
Be able to finish it.
What a performance by Niall here. She noticed the injured leg. Ivy Nile trying to protect the knee out. And that'll set her up. VB. Cover.
NXT Women's Champion.
A problem, a menace, a disruptor, a champion.
But what a performance by Ivy Nile tonight. You can't take anything.
Has had this thing won a few different times, including here. It's turning south. 3 on
the
Monday Night Raw.
Sensational.
To go the way you hoped at WrestleMania. Logan dug into his bag of tricks and pulled out that get back on the horse and bounce back. think we got a long list of potential opponents for you.
Tank the ratings on Raw, but I'm going to be needing some time off because I'm going to be filming a big...
Good, so yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
I need some time off, too.
Yeah, him too.
No, you should listen to your old man more. When you're the champion, I'm in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah.
What are you going to talk to AJ about? Finding a...
That's funny. No, I didn't break a hip. In fact, I'm thinking about breaking... You know what, Nick? You talk about opportunity.
You make the correct
Service and unforgettable experiences. Find your package at onlocationexp.com.
So damn good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to apologize for the situation with Gunther. However, I believe in 28 years, City carried away, but that's because of my emotion and my love for what we do out here tonight, along with you.
Michael, you got something to say to me? Tell me right now.
So our general manager, Adam Pearce, has suspended Gunther indefinitely.
It is my honor to get a chance to check. This place has forgotten who the hell I am. Hell I am. This past week has made hills of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to a truck driver that's not handed a lot in this life. Being an irrelevant bum to a human that is known in I don't have more talent than anybody. I'm definitely not better whenever my time has come to pass. When he worked his ass off, not only for himself, but for I hope they say he was an empathetic man whenever of dollars to his community in children's hospitals across the in public school foundations, in underprivileged whenever I came into it. And last but not least, you must ride or against me, and there's one man that has been withheld. To Michael Cole, I will be loyal till I'm in the Austrian asshole. Put his hands on the goat. It was deep in my soul. It was deep in my blood. Internet, all over television. I have my friends and family. I said, you got a problem with Cole, you got a problem with me, dude.
I know Adam Pearce's management style tends to be you and I know that this is not the time or the place for this.
I know you're just a middle manager, just like Pearce, and Pearce, that Adam Pearce suspended Gunther. I don't like Gunther ASAP.
Time with Pearce. As far as there is no company, I have an alternative. We can in a sanctioned contest inside a Pat McAfee versus the ring. I'm saying.
And Pat, nonetheless, we'll get his reaction in a moment. But speaking of backlash for the undisputed WWE Championship, it may be the Louis, Missouri, a week from Saturday at Backlash.
Some big decisions to make tonight. Decision you decide to make, it's going to be best for you.
Thank you for that.
For sure.
That's what I needed to hear. I gotta go.
And I understand you're going to NXT tomorrow night, but
I made last week, so that's why.
We're even then.
But an alliance of necessity for Rhea and Io the last end of the night. to make a decision. Get out of Raw and head to SmackDown. Save your hide.
Freaking Rollins!
2. Opportunity at the Orton Cena winner for the title.
It's a good. So I chopped up there, but
Pre-sale this Wednesday, April 30th at 10 a.m. Eastern. Omaha, next Monday for Raw. He takes on the 330-pound Otis from Allen's on the returning J.D. McDonough of Judgment Day. Penta, McDonough. Pat McAfee's going to have a wrestling match a week from Saturday in St. Louis against
Gunther. That's what I'm doing. The Ring General. And next.
Sami Zayn.
Into the night, so here, and let's talk this out, my friend.
Big decision time.
Sami Zayn go to SmackDown. Stay out very clear. They will not allow anyone to
Sami Zayn.
Well, life altering.
To the decision, I know you've had all night to think about it, but just you're putting me in a very. We go back a long way, and I for the life of me, I don't want to see. You don't like Braun, you don't like Heyman, but this week I watched you come back to Raw. You celebrated and see the same respect. I know you don't agree with it. Forward. I believe with my whole lead us into that future than me. And the fact that you, because this business has both been on either side of those things, and you know on one hand that you've made in this business. One, you are one of those true friends. When my baby girl was born, you were one of the fine, man. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to turn. I came to you, grateful for that. Now, please, a piece of advice that could save your life. Got lined up for you, take it, man. Because if you stay on, bad things are gonna happen to you. And I love you, man, and I don't want that. I'm begging you, take the out.
I hurt your feelings. As a friend that transcends this business, our kids are very close. Outside of that ring, that is absolutely true. I think I've always been good. I've never been that great at that stuff. You're really good. That's why you're in the position. What card to play, because I have confided in you over the years. I have that one thing that I have eluded me this whole time, a WWE. That's what you're doing. So friend or not friend, to run away? You talk about hurt feelings. I'm not gonna, as you are threatening me, you are saying that if I don't acquiesce, I've been a target 1,000 times before. Blacklisted, blackballed, extorted, strong-armed. I will win a WWE. And when I do, it will not be way. But this is me telling you to go to hell.
Night. You either live in the future or die of a bad man.
I think you're making the bad decision. He had a choice, he had his reason.
On Breaker, they came out earlier tonight. Seth called this group the future of this, or your target. Breaker, his marching orders, Pat. And for Braun Breaker, like Sami Zayn. It's one thing to come out of this looking like a martyr.
Braun Breaker was in a suit earlier, looked like a hitman.
You're gonna let this happen, Seth? I understand it, but Sami, sometimes
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Hey man, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing at
Seth's saying that, you know, Sammy's got to live with his consequences. We know Sami Zayn got to be protected from himself, but if Seth's a real friend, I don't know.
I might have done it just a few moments ago.
Yeah, you got yourself in trouble. But Ace. Has made his choice. He will not go to SmackDown. He will try to fight Braun by the intense Braun Breaker.
I mean, Victor speared in half. There's only one man for the job, and that's Braun Breaker.
We're going to question the Braun Breaker joining this group. He's been very fatal four-way, wasn't pinned at WrestleMania. Sami Zayn now fights back in this match. Thought he was going to go for the huluva kick, instead went to the gut, and Sami Zayn so fire in this industry, caught by Breaker, great throw. Think about what Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker, perhaps the next Paul Heyman guy.
I don't know what all that's going to call for.
Right, exactly.
Paul Heyman all over his shoulder. Just felt different, it felt bigger.
Indeed. I mean, Sami made some really good points. Do you think that this new alliance, well, Sami Zayn called him bitter and jealous
this weekend. And now on Monday night, they're running roughshod. He's from Braun Breaker.
Cover now by Braun and a kick out by Sami.
Gotta think
wicked spine buster.
He's a Steiner, obviously has the WWE, hits the ropes at 23 miles an hour, can super spear you in top.
I mean, here's the deal too with Breaker. Veteran sends Breaker outside the ring. His territory, I don't believe Sami Zayn wants. Now Breaker pouncing Sami off the table.
Cat.
Get out of the way.
Braun Breaker.
Sami Zayn has no clue what's about.
This man broad jumping 10 yards.
Against either Cena or Orton.
He might have some broken ribs right now.
His dog. I mean, it's admirable what Sami Zayn was trying to do. Martyr's end, right?
I hope not. Wise man giving some.
Watch this, you called him his dog, and that's a great description of the heavy. This is Sami Zayn. Always the underdog. Breaker right now with another release German suplex, dropping Zayn on his head.
You have to wonder how much Braun Breaker wants to do this.
A statement to everybody else in WWE, right? This is, you got to wonder if Reigns and CM Punk are watching after Sami Zayn.
I like that he's added moves.
Cover now. And
just comes up out of nowhere.
Well, Breaker's getting frustrated here, and that's not good. Up against the heavy, so to speak, for the new Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman. What does Sami gain with a win tonight, Pat?
I think tonight with a win, one of the top guys in the locker room, and then you got to think about this new crew with sunset flip bomb from Sami Zayn, almost a 3 count.
To be the hero of the locker room if he can pull this one off.
Might end the group
with the exploder. Championship from Sami Zayn. Zayn now. Whoa, what a tornado DDT. Looks a bit concerned here at ringside.
That was close, boys.
Not one. How embarrassing would this be for Heyman if it...
Let's not leave out the embarrassment that Seth freaking Rollins would have. Guy.
And Breaker, though, gonna meet him there. Okay.
Oh, Cole.
Breaker, though, up to the top rope.
Break it.
To be a part of this group.
The dogs are barking in Kansas.
And Sami's got life. Down the Heyman and Rollins coalition. Spear! This man.
And that.
Rollins, he just nodded his head for Breaker. Zayn defenseless at this point. Another spear career. That is one of the reasons why.
Hey, take me out. You can still get out. Take it!
Sami Zayn telling Rollins.
And instead, he super speared for the...
And Seth gave him an opportunity. 3 spears. He's calling for the EMT. I don't believe this match is asking for Brett Pack right here in front of us. Oh my. Paul, call him off! Call him off! Do something!
Seth's the one that told him to do that. And the ref's calling it off.
Yeah,
Thank God.
Smart. I mean, hey, listen. Hey, well,
Tonight is your first lesson. There are people. He made his bed.
he told Breaker Sammy made his best that is made. What a force. The last Breaker has the power. No one is safe.
फिर से आप लोगों का आपके और माय यूट्यूब चैनल पर। तो मेरे प्यारे दोस्तों, चैनल पर नई वीडियो लेकर स्वागत है और इनसाइट ऐसे यूट्यूब चैनल पर आपका एक बार फिर से दिल की गहराई से स्वागत है। और आज हम इस वीडियो में बात करने वाले हैं कुछ ज्यादा जबरदस्त टॉपिकों के ऊपर। तो वीडियो को जल्दी से लाइक कर दीजिएगा, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिएगा। देखिए मेरे प्यारे दोस्तों, इनसाइट ऐसे यूट्यूब चैनल पर आप लोग काफी दिनों से देख रहे हैं, काफी इंफॉर्मेटिव जानकारी हम लाने की पूरी कोशिश करते हैं आप लोगों के सामने। और हम आपको बताएं कि ऐसी ही जानकारी हम आप लोगों को पूरी विश्वसनीयता के साथ और पूरी ट्रस्टेड जानकारी आप लोगों को लाने की पूरी कोशिश करते हैं, ताकि आप लोग अच्छे से वीडियो पर जब भी चैनल पर आए तो आपको एक ऐसा लगे कि हाँ, यहाँ पर सटीक जानकारी मिलने वाली है। तो वीडियो को बिल्कुल पूरा देखेगा, अच्छा लगे तो वीडियो को लाइक करेगा, हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करेगा इनसाइड ऐसे पर। देखिए अब बात करते हैं कि आज का हमारे वीडियो का टॉपिक किसके ऊपर होने वाला है, क्या कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग आज की वीडियो में हम आपको बताने वाले हैं। देखिए दोस्तों, आज का हमारा वीडियो टॉपिक होने वाला है ट्रंप या बाइडेन, भारत के लिए कौन बेहतर है, इसका जवाब जानेंगे आज इस वीडियो में, जो एक बहुत ही बड़ा सवाल है और 14 साल पहले छुपा हुआ है। यानी कि कई सालों से ये बात का चर्चा बनी हुई है, क्योंकि भारत ने डोनाल्ड ट्रंप को एज ए अमेरिकी राष्ट्रपति देख लिया, दूसरी बार बाइडेन अमेरिकी राष्ट्रपति बने। तो उसके बाद अब भारत के लिए कौन सबसे अच्छा था, जो बाइडेन या फिर हमारे डोनाल्ड ट्रंप, इसी के ऊपर बात करने वाले हैं कि भारत का डोनाल्ड ट्रंप के साथ क्या कुछ रिश्ता रहा है, क्या उनके शासनकाल में क्या कुछ उपलब्धि हासिल की थी, और बाइडेन के शासनकाल में क्या कुछ दिक्कतें आई थी, उसी के बारे में बात करने वाले। तो वीडियो को बिल्कुल पूरा देखिएगा और ध्यान से सुनिएगा। तो चलिए वीडियो की शुरुआत करते हैं। देखिए दोस्तों, वीडियो होने वाला है ट्रंप या बाइडेन, भारत के लिए कौन बेहतर है, इसका जवाब बात करते हैं। देखिए मेरे प्यारे दोस्तों, टीम कई भारतीय ये सवाल पूछ रहे हैं कि क्या संयुक्त राज्य अमेरिका में जो बाइडेन राष्ट्रपति बने और डोनाल्ड ट्रंप बने, उनके दूसरे काल में दिल्ली के लिए कौन बेहतर होने वाला है। क्योंकि दोस्तों, भारत का जो लगभग काम चलता है न्यू दिल्ली में चलता है, यानी कि न्यू दिल्ली में भारत का संसद है, न्यू दिल्ली से ही सब कुछ पास होता है। पिछले 2 दशकों में जो बाइडेन ने भारत के प्रति कैसा व्यवहार रखा, उसके प्रति भी जानेंगे और आगे जानेंगे डोनाल्ड ट्रंप के बारे में भी। देखिए दोस्तों, दिसंबर 2006 में रेडिफ इंडिया अबोर्ड के साथ एक साक्षात्कार हुआ था, जहां पर जो बाइडेन का हुआ था, किसके साथ, रेडिफ इंडिया अब्रोड के साथ जो बाइडेन का एक इंटरव्यू हुआ था। उसमें जो वहां पर बाइडेन से पूछा गया था कि वह सपना, बाइडेन ने कहा था कि मेरा सपना था कि 2020 में मैं दुनिया के 2 सबसे करीबी देश भारत और अमेरिका एक साथ होंगे। क्योंकि दोस्तों, ट्रंप के शासनकाल में भी, और ये कहें कि किसी भी अमेरिकी राष्ट्रपति के शासनकाल में भारत एक प्रमुख धुरी रहा है किसी भी अमेरिकी राष्ट्रपति के लिए। जो बाइडेन ने कहा था कि आखिर आगे उन्होंने कहा कि वह तब सीनेट के विदेश संबंध नीति जिसे SFRC में रैंकिंग के सदस्य हैं और जनवरी 2007 में समिति के अध्यक्ष बनने वाले थे। क्योंकि नवंबर 2006 में चुनाव में डेमोक्रेट ने सीनेट को पलट दिया गया था, तो बाइडेन ने अपने रिपब्लिकन समकक्ष में कहा कि समिति के अध्यक्ष रिचर्ड लूगर के साथ मिलकर 85 से 12 मतों के एक सक्षम प्रस्ताव पारित किया गया था, जिसमें भारत अमेरिकी नागरिक परमाणु सहयोग समझौते पर वार्ता को आगे बढ़ाने की अनुमति दी गई थी। यानी कि जो बाइडेन भारत में काफी ज्यादा संभावना देख रहे थे, और वो देख रहे थे कि कैसे भारत में जो न्यूक्लियर पावर है उसको बढ़ाया जा सकता है, और इससे अमेरिकी भारतीय नागरिक परमाणु सहयोग समझौते पर वार्ता को अनुमति दी थी उन्होंने। और 2008 में एक हस्ताक्षर किए गए थे, जहां पर इसमें यह कहा गया था कि दोनों देशों इसमें इस एक सौदे को कई चुनौतियों का सामना करना पड़ा। बाइडेन ने अमेरिकी सीनेट में विशेष रूप से अपनी ही पार्टी के विरोधी सदस्यों से लगातार समर्थन प्राप्त किया, ताकि वे तत्कालीन सीनेटर बराक ओबामा और हिलरी क्लिंटन भी उसमें शामिल थे। यानी कि बाइडेन ने पूरे संपर्क में थे हिलरी क्लिंटन और बराक ओबामा के साथ। उन्होंने मिलकर आगे कहा कि जो परमाणु अप्रसार लॉबी की चिंताओं से प्रभावित थे, SFRC अध्यक्ष के रूप में उन्होंने पिछले अवतार के दौरान 2001 में बाइडेन ने 2001 में राष्ट्रपति जॉर्ज बुश को एक पत्र लिखा था, जिसमें उन्होंने लिखा था कि भारत के खिलाफ आर्थिक प्रतिबंधों को हटाने का आह्वान किया था, और जो मई 1998 में भारत के परमाणु प्रशिक्षणों के बाद से लगाए गए थे। यानी कि 1998 में कुछ लगा दिए थे, प्रतिबंध लगा दिए गए थे यूएसए ने भारत के ऊपर। जो बाइडेन ने उसकी सिफारिश की थी कि उनको हटाया जाए। और जुलाई 2013 को मुंबई स्टॉक एक्सचेंज में बोलते हुए अमेरिकी उपराष्ट्रपति के तौर पर भारत की उन्होंने यात्रा की, और बाइडेन ने राष्ट्रपति ओबामा के साथ इस बात को दोहराया कि वे भारत अमेरिकी संबंधों को आने वाली सदी में एक निर्णायक समझौते के तौर पर देख रहे हैं। और पिछले महीने भारत के साथ स्वतंत्रता दिवस के बाद वो देखे गए थे वहां पर, और उन्होंने जो डेमोक्रेटिक राष्ट्रपति पद के उम्मीदवार, उन्होंने कहा कि वे भारत के साथ खड़े रहेंगे, और बाइडेन प्रशासन अपने क्षेत्र और अपनी सीमाओं पर भारत पर आने वाले खतरों का सामना खुद करेगा। और आतंकवाद हो, चाहे वो सीमा पर कोई विवाद हो या किसी भी प्रकार का विवाद हो, वो अमेरिका के साथ मिल इसमें भारत का साथ देगा, और बख्शने किसी को बख्शेगा नहीं जाएगा। बात करें बाइडेन के विचार भारत के बारे में, अमेरिका में अधिकांश राष्ट्रीय सर्वेक्षणों में बाइडेन अभी तक 7 से 10% तक आगे चल रहे थे, और कई युद्ध क्षेत्रों में बढ़त कम थी। और 19 से 24 अक्टूबर के बीच 3 राष्ट्रपति पद की बहसें हुई, जिसमें 2016 में हिलरी क्लिंटन को आगे देखा जा रहा था। 19 अक्टूबर 2016 को डोनाल्ड ट्रंप को तीसरी बहस के प्रदर्शन से मदद मिली, लेकिन जल्द स्थिति बदल गई। क्लिंटन ने लोकप्रिय वोट 3% से अधिक जीता, लेकिन जो निर्वाचन मंडल में हार गई, क्योंकि पारंपरिक रूप से जो डेमोक्रेटिक झुकाव वाली मिशिगन, विसोल्का, पेंसिल्वेनिया जैसे राज्यों में ट्रंप और वैश्वीकरण में खोई हुई नौकरियां वापस आने के लिए अमेरिकी फर्स्ट पक्ष के बाद उन्हें वोट कम मिले थे। इस कारण से जो बाइडेन यहाँ पर पिछड़ रहे थे। बात करें उनके आगे कि भारत के क्या विचार थे। अब भारत के साथ उन्होंने चुनौती और अवसर दोनों ही प्राप्त होने वाले थे, और एक स्तर पर उन्होंने मंच में यह बात की कि जो तिब्बत के जो शी जिनपिंग और हांगकांग के साथ जो चीनी सत्तावादी जो कर रहे हैं वो बिल्कुल गलत कर रहे हैं। और बाइडेन ने अमेरिकी राष्ट्र नेताओं से बार बार भारत के लोकतंत्र और मूल्य की समानता को भारत के अमेरिकी संबंधों को आधार पर व्यक्त किया गया था। चीन और इंडो पैसिफिक के लिए उन्होंने इसका संदर्भ अनुकूल किया था। हालांकि बाइडेन अभिवादन में क्या कहते हैं, उन्होंने ये भी कहा था कि वो मुस्लिम अमेरिकी समुदाय के साथ एक एजेंडा, कश्मीर में सभी लोगों के अधिकारों को बहाल करने का आह्वान उन्होंने किया था, और यही कारण था कि जो बाइडेन को भारत में ज्यादा पसंद नहीं किया गया था। और एक दावा और असहमति पर प्रतिबंध इंटरनेट को बंद करना या धीमा करना लोकतंत्र को कमजोर करता है। और जो बाइडेन असम में NRC से निराश थे, जो देशों के धर्म विचार की लंबी परंपरा और बहुजातीय बहुराष्ट्रीय बनाए रखने के लिए असंगत थे। तो बात करें अब यहाँ पर, ये थी डोनाल्ड ट्रंप के बाद। अब बात करेंगे यहाँ पर जो बाइडेन का जो सब हमने आपको बता दिया बातचीत कैसा था। अब बात करते हैं कि यहाँ पर आगे बढ़ते हैं कि जो बाइडेन के अलावा जो रिपब्लिक बनाम जो डेमोक्रेट थे उनका क्या कुछ असर पड़ा भारत पर। देखिए, मानव अधिकारों और जलवायु परिवर्तन के मुद्दों पर लंबे समय से चली आ रही डेमोक्रेटिक सक्रियता के कारण भारत में कई इस बात पर आश्चर्य करते थे कि डेमोक्रेटिक रिपब्लिकन राष्ट्रपति नई दिल्ली के लिए बेहतर हैं। क्योंकि दोस्तों यह बात याद रखने उपयोगी है कि जो रिपब्लिक रिचर्ड निकलसन नहीं थे, उन्होंने 1971 के संघर्ष के बावजूद पाकिस्तान का समर्थन किया था, जो कि दोस्तों इस पार्टी के लिए अच्छा नहीं रहा था। भारत को अंधेरे में रखते हुए उसने चीन के साथ सुलह करने के लिए गुप्त प्रयास किए थे, जिसमें जो बाइडेन का भी हाथ बताया जा रहा था। और यह रिपब्लिकन रोनाल्ड रिगसन ही थे जिसने सोवियत संघ के अफगानिस्तान से बाहर निकालने के लिए आतंकवादी जिहाद के लिए एक माध्यम से समर्थन और धन मुहैया कराकर पाकिस्तान की इंटर सर्विसेज इंटेलिजेंस ISI को मजबूत किया था। भारत को पहला पंजाब और फिर जम्मू कश्मीर में ISI द्वारा प्रायोजित आतंकवाद के कारणों में झटका लगा। दूसरी ओर यह डेमोक्रेटिक बिल क्लिंटन ही थे जिन्होंने 1999 के कारगिल संघर्ष के दौरान भारत का समर्थन किया था। और 2000 में नई शुरुआत के माध्यम से भारत के साथ एक नए संबंधों की उन्होंने शुरुआत की थी। यह रिपब्लिकन जॉर्ज बुश ही थे जिन्होंने ऐसे समय से कहा था। बात करें दोस्तों, ये तो हो गया बात के जो बाइडेन के बारे में। अब बात करते हैं डोनाल्ड, यहां पर अब बात करने वाले हैं कि ये तो हो गया जो बाइडेन के बारे में। अब बात करते हैं कि डोनाल्ड ट्रंप भारत के बारे में क्या सोचते हैं, इसके ऊपर बात करने वाले हैं। डोनाल्ड ट्रंप क्या सोचते हैं, डोनाल्ड ट्रंप भारत के बारे में क्या सोचते हैं, अब इसके बारे में बात करेंगे। देखिए दोस्तों, अभी हाल ही में भारत पर डोनाल्ड ट्रंप ने क्या कहा उसके बारे में सुनिए। भारत के बारे में उन्होंने कहा कि पाकिस्तान को लेकर कहा कि उनके और उन काफी वर्षों से उनके बीच लड़ाई चल रही है। भारत पाक तनाव पर बोले ट्रंप। उन्होंने कहा कि पहलगाम हमला को बताया बहुत ही ज्यादा बुरा। जब अमेरिकी डोनाल्ड ट्रंप से कश्मीर मुद्दे और भारत के साथ जो लंबे समय से जारी तनाव के बारे में पूछा गया तो उन्होंने कहा कि कई वर्षों से सीमा पर उनके विवाद चल रहे हैं और यह हमेशा से ऐसा ही हो रहा है, लेकिन मुझे यकीन है वो किसी न किसी तरीके से इसका हल ढूंढ निकालेंगे। मैं दोनों नेताओं को जानता हूं और भारत और पाकिस्तान के बीच बहुत ही तनाव है, लेकिन ऐसा हमेशा से ही रहा है। डोनाल्ड ट्रंप ने आगे कहा कि मैं भारत के लिए भारत को अपने बहुत ही करीब मानता हूं और पाकिस्तान को भी, जैसा कि आप जानते हैं कश्मीर को लेकर दोनों के बीच वर्षों से लड़ाई चल रही है और कश्मीर का मुद्दा वर्षों से है। जो आतंकी हमला हुआ वो बहुत ही बुरा हुआ, बहुत ही बुरा था। डोनाल्ड ट्रंप ने इसके बारे में ये कहा जब उन्होंने कश्मीर मुद्दे और भारत पाकिस्तान के बीच चले रहे जारी तनाव के बारे में पूछा गया तो उन्होंने कहा कि सीमा पर तो उनका विवाद चल रहा है, पर ये जो हमले हैं ये आतंकवाद के खिलाफ बिल्कुल भी नहीं है और ये हमेशा से ही ऐसा होता रहा है कि दोनों ही देश आपस में सुलह करते हैं पर फिर से किसी न किसी आतंकी हमले का शिकार हो जाते हैं। डोनाल्ड ट्रंप कहते हैं कि प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी से बात की और आतंकी हमलों की कड़ी निंदा करते हुए उन्होंने पूर्ण समर्थन देने की घोषणा की है। उन्होंने इस जघन्य हमले के दोषियों को न्याय की कटघरे में लाने में भारत का समर्थन करने का आह्वान दिया है और 2 दशकों में सबसे बड़ा हमला यह बताया जा रहा है। मंगलवार को जो हमला हुआ था जम्मू कश्मीर में, जिसमें 26 लोगों को गोली मारकर हत्या कर दी गई थी और यह लगभग 2 दशकों में सबसे बड़ा हमला बताया जा रहा है। और अब इसके ऊपर जो बाइडेन के अलावा भारत के अमेरिका के राष्ट्रपति डोनाल्ड ट्रंप ने भी भारत का समर्थन दे दिया है। तो अब भारत में इसका क्या एक्शन मोड है, अब भारत इसके ऊपर एक्शन मोड में है। भारत सरकार ने इस हमले के बाद कड़े कूटनीतिक कदम उठाए हैं। उन्हें अटारी स्थित इंटीग्रेटेड चेक पोस्ट को बंद कर दिया है। पाकिस्तानी नागरिकों के लिए सिर्फ वीजा छूट यानी कि SVCS को निलंबित कर दिया गया। दोनों देशों के उच्चायोग ने अधिकारियों की संख्या में कटौती की है। साथ ही 1960 की जो सिंधु जल नदी की है उसे जो सिंधु नदी की जो निलंबन है उसको निलंबित कर दिया गया है। भारत को शुक्रवार अधिकारियों ने कहा कि भारत अब सुनिश्चित करेगा कि यह सिंधु नदी का एक भी पानी व्यर्थ न जाए और पाकिस्तान में न पहुंच पाए। तो मेरे प्यारे दोस्तों, यहाँ पर हमने इस वीडियो में बात की कि भारत के लिए डोनाल्ड ट्रंप और जो बाइडेन में से कौन अच्छा था। तो अब इसके निष्कर्ष के ऊपर पूछते हैं कि कौन निष्कर्ष क्या निकलता है। देखिए मेरे प्यारे दोस्तों, डोनाल्ड ट्रंप हो चाहे अमेरिका का कोई भी राष्ट्रपति हो, वो भारत के लिए एक कूटनीतिक कदम ही उठाता नजर आ रहा है। कभी भी किसी भी अमेरिकी राष्ट्रपति ने भारत का खुलकर समर्थन नहीं किया और आतंकवाद पर हो चाहे किसी और मुद्दे पर हो, सभी जो एक कूटनीति के संबंध बनाने में है, यानी कि भारत में ज्यादा से ज्यादा वो अवसर ढूंढ रहे हैं, चाहे जो बाइडेन हो, बराक ओबामा हो, जॉर्ज बुश हो या फिर जो बाइडेन हो या फिर अमेरिकी राष्ट्रपति हाल ही के डोनाल्ड ट्रंप हो। कोई भी भारत पर ज्यादा ये बात नहीं करता है। वो सिर्फ ऐसे कूटनीतिक संबंध बनाना चाहते हैं जो उनके जो चाइना के बीच, भारत USA और चाइना के बीच काफी ज्यादा दिखते हैं। तो वो ऐसे देशों का समर्थन चाहते हैं कि जो चाइना के खिलाफ हो, लाइक भारत, रशिया। तो कोई भी राष्ट्रपति हो, वो कोई भी भारत के लिए सबसे अच्छा अभी तक तो कोई नहीं हुआ है। सिर्फ कूटनीतिक मामलों में ही सभी एक दूसरे का साथ दे रहे हैं, नहीं तो कोई भी यहाँ पर संभव नहीं है, कोई भी सक्षम नहीं है भारत का साथ देने में। तो मेरे प्यारे दोस्तों, इस वीडियो में आपको बता दिया है कि भारत और अमेरिका में जो राष्ट्रपति डोनाल्ड ट्रंप और बाइडेन में से कौन सबसे अच्छा है या कौन सबसे बुरा है, क्या कुछ सारे पॉइंट आपका एक्शन कर देती हैं। आशा करते हैं आपको वीडियो पसंद आएगा। अगर वीडियो पसंद आए तो वीडियो को लाइक करिएगा, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करके बेल आइकन दबा लीजिएगा। तो मिलते हैं आपसे किसी और नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए बाय बाय। जुड़े रहिए चैनल हमारे इनसाइड ऐसे को सब्सक्राइब करके बेल आइकन दबा लीजिएगा। तो मिलते हैं आपसे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए बाय बाय।